WRSR, Owasso, Flint. The following program has been pre-recorded and is paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc. Welcome to Discover Flint Township, a program showcasing our local community. Flint Township is ready for your next move. And now, your host, Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, Tracy Tucker.
Hi, and welcome to the show, Discover Flint Township. I'm Tracy Tucker. I'm the Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, and we're wide awake, and we hope you are too. We're here on this Sunday morning bringing you our second radio show and podcast, and today we are going to focus on Flint Township and the things that are going on and hopefully answer some of the questions I've been receiving. I'm here with Rusty Thomas at 103.9 The Fox. And I think we mentioned already who our sponsors are, but I'm going to remind everybody again. We have partnered with HAP, Financial Plus, and Shea Automotive Group, and they will be on shows going forward this month on January 17th, we're going to have Shea Automotive Group. On January 24th, we're going to have Health Alliance Plan, or HAP. And then on January 31st, we're going to have Financial Plus Credit Union. So there, I've got out of the way thanking our sponsors and talking about what's coming up next. So now we're going to delve right into some of the questions I've received about Discover Flint Township and what is it? Well, Discover Flint Township is basically brought to you by the Economic Development Authorities of Flint Township. And that is, the Economic Development Authorities are our downtown development authorities. And what that is a group that has been brought together. All of the board members are volunteers from the area, and they are working to bring more businesses to the community and help the businesses that are here. So over the last year, Flint Township has seen over $40 million in new investment, which has been great considering everything that was going on with COVID and everything else last year. But we're so happy to see that people are still looking at our area. And so they started a Discover Flint Township website. It's discoverflinttownship.com. And anybody interested in coming to the community can find information on there of our demographics, sales information. We make this available to realtors, and that also has my contact information on it, and available properties, all those types of things, events we have coming up. Part of what I get asked a lot is what projects are going on. Like, they see a building going up. Who is that? What's going on there? And so we're going to try to fill you in on some of those things while we're with you today. And going forward in all the shows, we'll be bringing that type of information so that you can be in the know of what's going on in your community and some of the surrounding areas as well.
Well, I'll give you one where I would like to start.
Okay.
You mentioned last week about something going in at the bowling alley on Miller Road. And I've forgotten now what the bowling alley used to be called.
Oh, the old Town and Country.
Town and Country.
Yeah.
So what do you have going in there?
So a local businessman bought the building, and he's redoing it. And if you go by there today, you'll see where they have the window cutouts and all that. They're going to put multi-tenants in there. So several different businesses will be going in there. But it looks so totally different. I mean, I did a public information report for our DDAs and our CIAs, and they couldn't believe when I had the before and after picture. But most people, if you get off at Miller Road, you recognize that building.
Oh, yeah.
It's been there forever. I mean, I used to bowl there when I was in school. That was a long time ago because I'm old.
Nah, you're a pup.
Yeah.
So, do you know yet what businesses are going in, or you just know he's renovating for multiple businesses?
The only one we know for sure is he's doing it for multiple businesses, but for sure he's going to put his business in there.
Okay.
And he owns I think it's called Dollar Party, the dollar store that's in the Yorkshire Plaza right behind there.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to move over there, and he's using part of that building for storage too, for warehousing for that building. And and people that have gotten off at Miller Road in that area probably noticed too that the old Kmart is full now, and that's been redone.
That's U-Haul storage now.
Yeah, they have the climate controlled storage, indoor storage, which is great. I mean, whenever you can fill an empty building, especially one that big, it's great for the surrounding neighbors. And I know that the gentleman that owned the McDonald's across the street was thrilled when he found out that somebody's going in there. So,
yay.
Yeah. So we also have the Culver's opened.
Yeah.
And then we had, Lowe's. Lowe's got bought. We've been working with them, and Northgate, who is actually a shipping and receiving distribution company. They've been here for like 35 years.
Are they the ones that are across the street from Kroger on Corona Road?
Yes. That's their corporate headquarters, and they're going to remain there. This is an expansion. So,
good.
Yeah, so they're adding anywhere from 20 to 120 jobs at that site. That'll be great. So that fills that building too, which is nice.
You know what I would like to see come back, and I don't even know if they're actually in business anymore, but I know it was a franchise. I miss Schlotsky's Deli.
Schlotsky's. I think they're still in business.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, then bring them back.
Who owns that? I'm trying to bring them back. You're so funny. For years I had, we went IHOP. I heard that forever.
Yeah.
Forever. And then we got IHOP, which was funny because the gentleman that I worked with.
And then 2020 happened.
Yeah, right. Then the gentleman I worked with from IHOP was from California, which was, to me, odd.
Yeah.
But worked with him, got that in there, and then it was Culver's. Gotta have Culver's. And still, people want the Chick-fil-A. Haven't got that one yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's working on that one, trying to get it, but haven't got that one yet. But yeah, Culver's went in this year.
Yeah.
Young couple own that, so it's locally owned. I think the guy, his name's Alex Witkowski, and young guy. I think he's like the age of my daughter. He's like 24, 25.
Running the Culver's?
He owns it, yeah.
Yeah, wow, good.
Yeah, young couple. So they're starting out, and he worked with the gentleman, Ross Fernandez, who owns the one out in Owasso, and he was working with him, and then Ross worked with Alex to bring this one here. So that was probably a year we worked with them before they got that.
What is the one building that's been closed down for a while in Flint Township that you think needs to be opened up as whatever a business?
Well, we have
I know there are
struggled
plenty.
with, yeah. Well, we have two that we've struggled with that have been closed for not all that long. I mean, Kmart was a huge one when we got that one.
Yeah.
Big, especially with where it was stationed, and Town and Country too. Getting that filled was a big deal. We also filled the Furniture Row building beside Kohl's. We got that filled. Probably the three main ones, and then Lowe's, we got that one filled. But the three main ones that are closed right now that we'd like to see something happen with, obviously, the most visible one is Sears because of where it's at. And that's
the
been
one
a
in the
struggle.
mall or the one next to what is that? Hibachi.
Oh, the old service center?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, actually, I've got somebody looking at that. We've had a few people look at that. I think this one might actually go, though. But the biggest one that is most visible is the
in the mall.
The one in the mall.
Yeah.
So we'd like to see something happen there. And, part of what the downtown development authorities do, the way they're funded is instead of taxes that would normally go to the county and the state, those dollars stay here, and we can use them to help do economic development, work with site developers, come up with an economic development strategy, plans, those type of things. And we did do we called it a visioning of what we would like to see happen with the properties surrounding the mall and the mall itself. And so we've been working with the new owners to try to make that a reality. So the Sears is one that we've been really working hard on. I contact the realtors that are representing Sears probably every other week, and they probably get tired of hearing from me, but it is what it is. We got to work on it.
So you don't go to the owners of the mall of Genesee Valley Center.
They don't own that property.
Oh,
Sears owns that property. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to deal with the Sears people. Now, the one across the street, the old Sears parts warehouse is what you were talking about. That is actually owned by the people that own the mall that's behind it, where Furniture Row and Kohl's where Kohl's is and where Furniture Row used to be, which is now Peckham, which brought in, like 200 jobs. That was great win for us. And but there is somebody looking at that. I've been working with somebody on that. And then, we filled Toys R Us. We had Ashley Furniture went in there. Right. So that was a big win. We've got some people looking at Babies R Us.
Okay.
So that's good. People don't realize one of the things with Flint Township that's great is we have all these national chains. One of the bad things is we have all these national chains.
Right.
So, when something affects a company nationally, doesn't even necessarily have anything to do with their sales that are here, but it affects their stores that are here. So
you're hoping for national change, come on, but you're hoping for something maybe a little bit more mom and pop in some of these places?
We love it when we get local entrepreneurs and small businesses because they have a history with the community, and they like Northgate, they've been here 35 years. They want to invest in the community. They're great community partners. Not that some of the national people aren't, but we're more likely to be able to work with local owners and even franchises than the national. I must say, even though I said that, Walmart has been a great community partner.
Right.
They're always willing to help out. But our main sponsors for any of our community events are usually the locals. Local, like Financial Plus is local. Their corporate headquarters is in Flint Township. HAP has been here for a long time. They're great to work with. And, Shea Automotive, who is now also local. And it's owned by the lady that is doing the radio show with us, Stacy Fields. She's the She and Shea, as they say.
Let me do one more producer thing on you here real quick, and we'll let you get to what you want to talk about. If there is a local business owner or a local person looking to start a business, how do they get hold of you to get things going?
They can email me or they can call me, and they can email me at ttucker, which is just my first name or my first initial and last name. So TTUCKER at Flint Township, all spelled out, .org. And they can email me. I answer my emails all the time. Or they can call the office, and they can call my direct line, which is 810-600-3234. And they can leave a message.
And all of that is on the website?
Yes.
And what's your website?
The website is Discover Flint Township. So DISCOVERFLINT TOWNSHIP. Yeah, it's all spelled out. But that one is a .com, or they can go to flinttownship.org. they can get us at either one. I'm on both sites. So, yeah, we can get them that way. And then if they're looking for community events or anything that's going on, you can visit us on Facebook at Flint Township Events, and it's Flint and then TWP Events. And, if you like us on there, you'll get all our posts. And then we're also going to be putting these radio shows on YouTube. So if people want to re-listen to them, those will be available, and we'll have those links on the website as well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a new venture for us. I was a little bit nervous coming in here today, not sure what I was going to talk about. And
well, luckily I'm here to help you fill the void.
I know. It's great. I don't do well just talking to myself.
Yeah, exactly. So what else did you bring in today? I didn't mean to get you totally off.
Oh, no. You're
here.
fine. You're exactly on topic of what we were talking. We were just talking about the jobs that have come in and some of the things that the DDAs have done in the last year. And really going forward, I guess, one of the things my mind just wanders sometimes, but one of the great things that people have really commented on were the Christmas decorations.
Oh, yeah.
That's the big thing. And the DDA did do that. And they plan on doing it again, probably next year as well. But it was just one of those little things, though, that still creates that sense of normalcy after everything that's been going on. So,
yeah, they look great this year.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot more people noticed them this year just because of everything that's been going on. So It was great to have them up again. But also...
Has it been a while?
Well, we've been doing it. This was our third year doing it. But before that, they hadn't done decorations in probably at least 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it had been a while. And that was one of the first things that people really wanted to see was the township had done a few like wreaths and stuff the year before the DDA did it. So, but they didn't have the decorations like we're doing now. So yeah, it's nice to have that sense of normalcy. But also, the holiday season is a big time for our retailers and our small businesses. So if we can draw some positive attention to the area, it's great.
How bad do you think COVID affected the township as far as businesses goes? Businesses goes.
Well, for our small businesses, it was devastating. I mean, and even the businesses that were in the mall, just because people didn't want to congregate, so it was hard to get people to come in, and then it's hard for them to do curbside because they really don't have a curb.
Right.
When they opened it up for the curbside and the takeout and all that, I think that helped because at least kept people above water.
Right.
But I think the impacts, I don't think we're going to know what the true impacts were for another couple months because we're going to have to see what comes out of some of these stimulus packages, if there's information or if there's help there for those businesses that really need it. That's something I'd like to remind people too. If you have a small business and you're interested in receiving updates on grants and any other aid that's out there, if you email me, I will add you to our list. I call it my disaster relief list that we started. We sent out a postcard to all of our businesses back in April, giving them information on where they could get help and how to get on an email list with us so we could send them out updates when they happen. And so we're still doing that. I'm still sending out information as I get it. And usually as soon as I get it, I send it out. And usually I'll get something like a week before a program opens up. So it gives you time to get ready for the application.
Right.
So,
I know we just gave it, but if your small business needs help,
right.
How do they get a hold of you again? Your email?
Yep. ttucker@flinttownship.org. So that is, yes, imperative if you like to get added to that email list. And all I send out are updates that are relevant to business. So I'm not sending...
You're not going to get bombarded.
Right. I'm not sending out, hey, I had eggs for breakfast today. I'm not doing all that.
And they can get a hold of you through the Facebook too if need be.
Sure.
Just look up Flint Township.
Yeah, at Flint Township Events, and that's Facebook. Email on the website. Really easy to get a hold of. I will email back. I do that every day, whether I'm working or not. So
she even emails me back, so she should be able to get to you.
Yeah, this is true. We want to help our small businesses as best we can. It's been a struggle for them as much as for us. I mean, trying to do business in trying to visit the businesses when you can't visit them. So how do you maintain that line of communication so that they know what's going on? That was really why we sent the postcard, and it was really why we set up the email, so that if they needed help, if we knew where to direct them to get that help, we could get that information to them right away.
Yeah.
And they didn't have to continually ask what's going on. They would get that information. So that's where we're at. Oh, and then what else we're doing this year going forward? One of the things the township did was they redid Lyndon Creek Parkway. That road's already been done. But we've started the process with the DDA and also the Bristol Road CIA, which is the Bristol Road Corridor Improvement Authority. That's one of the other economic development authorities. We're going to redo Holiday Drive, Commerce and Exchange, Marketplace, T. Mansour, which is the road that goes between Walmart and, Sam's and where Lowe's used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Taft and
Wait, that's a real road?
Yeah, that's a real road.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a real road. That's funny. Yeah, it's a real road. So we're going to do all those road projects this year. Karen Miller, the supervisor for the township, really started working on these projects about 4 years ago, right before the economic development authorities came about. But she just struggled to find funding. We went to the state. We've been everywhere. So in public-private partnerships. Yeah, public-private partnerships. I'll say that 3 times.
Let's just say partnerships.
Yeah, with the DDA and the township and the owners of the properties, and also Johnson County Road Commission, we're going to do all of those projects this year. So all of those roads.
Good.
We're fixing the roads. I'm not going to put the D word in there like the governor did, but we're going to fix our roads.
Good.
So that's one use of the dollars that we capture for these authorities that is being put to use. That's probably our biggest project we're doing this year.
Real quick, let me play producer again. I'm Rusty Thomas. I'm the producer of the show. Normally, you probably wouldn't hear from me, but we're here with Tracy Tucker from Flint Township, and this is the Discover Flint Township. So what else did you bring with you to talk about today? I'm kind of steering you here.
I think we've really been talking about everything that I just really wanted to talk about the investments that the township has made, what they're doing going forward, and get the information out to people so that if they have questions that they would like answered, we can address them in future broadcasts, and then get them the information of where to email me if they need help, because that's kind of why we're here too, is to help out our businesses, not only to bring new businesses in, but to help those that are here stay in business or expand their businesses. So that's basically what I wanted to bring up. I've talked about what projects have come in the last year and what's coming in next year. Oh, McAllister's Deli is coming. That's one that's coming. They're kind of on par with Schlotzsky's.
Okay.
I was going to bring that up when you brought up Schlotzsky's. And then we've also got a Jersey Mike's coming.
Now, where are both of these going?
Jersey Mike's is going in across where the coffee beanery is, next to it. Yeah, so that'll be good.
Right across the street from us.
Yeah, right across the street from the radio station.
We'll be right over.
Exactly. And then there's Lefty's Cheesesteak.
I saw them.
Yeah, going in by the Starbucks.
When are they scheduled to open? I know it says coming soon.
Any day now.
Really?
They were just getting, they're probably open now. Just to remind everybody, we are recording ahead of the time. So
Yeah.
So I think by the time the show airs, they will actually be open. Maybe we can have them on as one of our featured guests.
That
going
would be
forward.
nice.
Yeah. That's one of the things we're going to do too with the shows coming up in February. We're going to start having a featured small business. And so we're going to try to have on businesses that are either new or have been here a long time or might have job openings that they want to talk about, because that's part of what we do too. We'll do job fairs and that type of thing for businesses, working with the Flint and Genesee area chamber. So we have a lot of different avenues that we can help businesses with. So again, if you need help, give us a call or email me. And basically, I think that was what I wanted to talk about. Oh, I know the other one. The old Hardee's across from Northgate at the
over on Corona Road?
Yeah. Tangy Crab is going in there, a seafood joint.
Really?
Yeah. And all of a sudden we're attracting seafood people because the old...
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. The old Country Buffet by Target.
Yeah.
We've got a place going in there called Juicy Seafood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That one's new. I hadn't heard of that one. And then next to where Gander Mountain used to be, we have American Freight, which is a furniture company.
Oh, neat.
They're coming in too. So that's another one that we're filling. We're just really glad to see people looking at.
I might have to go visit them. My house is done in early American. Do you want this?
We just went through that of cleaning out a house, and so we said that a lot. Do you want this?
Yeah, exactly.
That is really funny.
Is there any? I may have asked you this already, but my mind's wandering. Is there any particular type of business that we're missing in the township that you would like to see come in?
You caught me off guard right offhand.
We have furniture coming in now, so that's good.
Yeah, we have lots of furniture stores. We're actually doing a study on that to see where we're lacking. We have a really diverse commercial district. We have manufacturing, we have logistics companies, we have retail, we have eateries, we have a lot of medical. So we're pretty diverse. So we were actually looking at doing a market analysis study for the area to see if there's anything in particular that we're deficient, where we could attract certain business styles. And to be honest with you, the seafood was one where we were lacking of actual seafood restaurant. So now we're getting two, so that's good. So we've cracked that market. I know I used to say the only thing we didn't have was Thai, but we do now. So, and we have a lot of Middle Eastern food stores or food eateries.
Yeah, see, Bottle West might be opening back up, or was that an old sign?
That's in the city of Flint.
Oh, is that really in the city?
Yeah, we have Taboon. We have one kebab or kebab one, and then we have Taboon. Their old restaurant is needs to be repopulated by somebody. We've got people looking.
Well,
so hopefully we'll get somebody in there.
Let me cut you off there because we've got about a minute and a half left.
Okay.
So give your email again.
ttucker@flinttownship.org.
And mention your sponsors again.
Well, we have Discover Flint Township, which is the Economic Development Authorities, HAP, Financial Plus, and Shea Automotive Group by Stacy Fields, who is going to be on our show next week. They'll be the focus of the show on January 17th. HAP will be January 24th, and Financial Plus will be January 31st. And basically, all we want to say to everybody out there is, tune in next week, but stay safe, stay healthy, shop local, buy local, and discover Flint Township. We'll see you later.
There you go. It's Discover Flint Township. You're listening to 103.9 The Fox. I'm Rusty Thomas, the producer of the show, and she's Tracy Tucker. We'll see you next week.
This has been Discover Flint Township with Tracy Tucker. For more information, visit discoverflinttownship.com. Flint Township is ready for your next move. The preceding program was pre-recorded and was paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc.